And so if you're going to invest today, you just have to accept in the interim, there's going to be volatility, and it's going to be big volatility.
I think that's right. But what I also think of is I think that regulators and politicians of both political parties are going to recognize that price discovery is a good thing. We need our markets to function better. And the best assurance of investor protection, honestly, is more liquid markets. So if we can have our politicians help by allowing products that bring in more people with more sides of the trade, you'll see less volatility over time. That's kind of inevitable, but we have to get comfortable with the risk tolerance first.
Yes. I mean,
what'd you say, Julie?
yes.
You seem excited with that. Yes.
Yeah, I'm on a blockchain with it, and my blockchain Monkeyz full of octane in them. You know the vibe, plus we shredded that.
What is going on, Blockchain Monkeyz? Eagle here, and I'd like to thank you for coming to my jungle. Now, first of all, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I professional in blockchain technology, but there is one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's give you my opinion. Now, we just got bombs dropping all over the place. This is going to be a really, really short video today, but I saw a video with Chair Powell. If he did not drop the biggest bomb that anybody with a little bit of an ear should listen to, this is it. Stay tuned for this show because this is going to be ridiculous on what they're telling us right to our face. But before I get there, let's give a huge shout out to the Brow Queen for going in on her Friday. XRP Army, happy Friday, fam. Let's go. We got diamond hands up in here, baby. Okay, now before I get to the interview with Chairman Powell, I wanted to run some Solana news by you real quick. There is a developer I was listening to online, and he explains one of his reasoning into using the Solana system.
So after doing some research, initially I settled on Ethereum because, you know, it's the most popular. Solidity as a smart contract programming language is very well known. So as I went through the process of learning it, I realized that the scalability and the high transaction fees just aren't gonna do it for this kind of application. If any kind of social media application, whether it be mine or something else that has the potential of getting, you know, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, even millions of users, is not 12, 14 transactions per second, you know, it's not going to work.
Okay, so guys, I'm going to leave this video in the description below. You definitely want to check that out because you're going to understand the reasoning behind the choices that this guy uses in picking the Solana ecosystem. And if that wasn't enough for you, like what's going on here, right? What's going on over here? Huh? Solana gets Coinbase listing. Okay, here we go. Solana will go live on Coinbase Pro on May 24th after defying the crypto market crash. As Bitcoin, the king of crypto, plummeted around 30,000 this week, and the entire crypto market shed over $1 trillion in a total market cap. Solana was seemingly unfazed by the storm around it, solidifying gains while traded against Bitcoin and helping to protect the funds of crypto investors who took refuge in the DeFi token. And that's one of those things that you people need to be paying close attention to, especially for times when the market goes down. But on the same front, do you understand that Sol is at a beautiful price right now? You better believe we scoop some up. Now, if we can get the power real quick so we can see his tune change just a little bit.
As the Central Bank of the United States, the Federal Reserve is charged with promoting monetary and financial stability and the safety and efficiency of the payment system. In pursuit of these core functions, we have been carefully monitoring and adapting to the technological innovations.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, when he says they are working on things, they have been working on things for years, even decades, okay? They have been working on these things. It's all timing. Telling you, hey, heads up, something's coming.
Transforming the world of payments, finance, and banking. The effective functioning of our economy requires that people have faith and confidence not only in the dollar, but also in the payment networks, banks, and other payment service providers that allow money to flow on a daily basis. Our focus is on ensuring a safe and efficient payment system that provides broad benefits to American households and businesses while also embracing innovation. In the Fed's early days, the development of dedicated telegraph wires facilitated the transfer of funds between banks. In the 1980s, automated clearinghouse services made it possible for electronic bill payments to be an alternative to paper checks. In 2019, the Federal Reserve committed to building the FedNow service, which will enable banks to provide real-time or instant payments to their customers around the clock, 365 days a year, benefiting communities across America. Recently, the rise of distributed ledger technology.
It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain. Blockchain.
Has allowed for the creation of a range of new financial products and services, including cryptocurrencies. To date, cryptocurrencies have not served as a convenient way to make payments.
They serving us.
Factors, their swings in value. Nonetheless, coins tied to the value of the dollar or another currency, known as stable coins, have emerged as a new way to make payments. These stable coins aim to use new technologies in a way that has the potential to enhance payments efficiency, speed up settlement flows, and reduce end user costs. But they may also carry potential risks to those users into the broader financial. For example, although the value of a stablecoin may be tied to the value of a dollar, these coins may not come with the same protections as traditional means of payment, such as physical currency or the deposits in your bank account. Therefore, as stablecoins use increases, so must our attention to the appropriate regulatory and oversight framework.
And that's where our attention is at. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave this link in the description below so you can go check that out. But before I let you go, we got to go to Rosie Rios real quick.
Think about cryptocurrency as a form of currency.
Well, I think the train's already left the station.
What do you think about cryptocurrency as a form of currency?
Well, I think the train's already left the station in terms of cryptocurrency. You may or may not know that I just joined the board of REFERRAL. The reason why I chose to join that board, it's, in my opinion, one of the few cryptocurrency options out there that has a credible and legitimate use. Use it to settle cross-border payments.
Lego. Another mic drop moment for crypto.
Hey, Tyler, the Federal Reserve announcing it's taking another step at looking at the possibility of issuing a central bank digital currency, saying it's going to issue a paper. And that paper will be issued this summer that will focus on the benefits and risks of a central bank digital currency. The Fed's going to ask for public comment on whether or if it should do this thing and what the risks are. And Chair Powell saying in a video release that the Fed made available along with this statement that this represents the beginning of a thoughtful and deliberative process when it comes to thinking about a central bank digital currency. He does not say, for the record, the Fed has reached a conclusion to issue one, but here's...
He doesn't have to say it.
He also says the CBDC should be designed for general public use and should be a complement, not a replacement for cash. So, Kelly, hard to know exactly how big of a step this is. The Fed has been thinking about issuing a CBDC for quite some time, but now it's going to issue this paper, and that paper will be coming out in the summer.
So RippleNet is trying to take on SWIFT. What's been the traction like? Who's come on board?
Well, it's interesting as you step back and look at this. If you and I decided we're going to send $10,000 to California today, the fastest way for us to do it would be to drive to the airport and fly it there. That's a crazy thing to think about when you're in the age of the internet and we're used to information on demand.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the Swift. Keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.